What would instantly destroy your life just by doing it once? As an older guy in the trades, fuck around with safety. I've seen enough people fuck their livelihood up by taking a stupid unnecessary chance. It's always a shame when you hear of a young tradesperson die because you know they probably don't know better or didn't work with people who were teaching them how to do it safely. Number 1 rule is come home at the end of each day. I see jackasses on Instagram all the time shitting on people for their pay. Ain't nobody in the trades getting clowned on for having their hearing intact and still able to lift 45 pounds at retirement. Reconnecting with people who were bad influences on you. You'd be surprised how quick one can return to their old ways. Foraging and picking mushrooms you cannot identify. Negligent homicide. I'm sure self-defense killings are not as difficult to handle as it is justified, not saying everyone would be fine, but negligent homicide is another level. You drive drunk, text while driving, or not pay attention and smack into a pedestrian, you're going to live in a nightmare. Pet the bison. Jump in the hot spring. Climb the rail. Hike into the desert when everyone and their mother told you not to. National parks are a gauntlet of Darwinian temptation. And the warnings are everywhere. The NPS bends over backwards to try to save you from yourself. There's a sign on an archer's hike saying you shouldn't do it in high heels. And yet, people refuse to learn. I have a huge fear of accidentally hitting someone with my car at night. Jumping into an unknown body of water head first. Seen it happen where some idiot jumps in head first and paralyzes himself. Sad, but it happens in less than 5 seconds. Probably committing a felony. Because getting a job would be hard, renting would be hard, so I am going to avoid committing a felony. Road rage. Guy I went to middle school with jumped out of his car and beat a guy he was road raging with so badly that he was partially paralyzed by the end of it. Guy was 19 and got a 45-year prison sentence. Completely fucked his whole life up and will only have a few years in the outside, and that's if he's lucky and lives that long. My idiot ex had terrible road rage. He bragged one day that someone pulled a gun on him for a road rage incident and was apparently too chicken to pull the trigger. He thought it was funny. Fucking dumbass. Losing your temper. You can be the nicest, calmest person your entire life, but everyone will always remember that one time you got angry. Unprotected sex in some cases. Never seen a happy crackhead, and I hear it only takes once. Former addict here, in my early 20s had a friend group of about 15 people that got hooked on all kinds of shit. 15 years later only 3 of us aren't dead or in prison. Meth, crack, heroin, and fentanyl all have pretty good track records of destroying lives. Any sort of criminal charge because I would lose my nursing license. I fear one cigarette would make me a smoker again.